watching Numbskull News, and we're getting back into the top 25. This is the Week 8 edition using my point system. Let's just get on this crap. Now, before I get going, I have to talk about Penn State. Last week, Penn State beat USC. I had screwed up and put that USC had beat Penn State. Now, no, I don't watch all the games. I mostly watch Big 12 games, if not all Big 12 games. But to get this list and use my point system, I got to go through every single box score of Division I college football, CFB. So every once in a while I'm going to screw up. Usually it's not that bad, where I get a big time game against two powers like Penn State and USC and screw it up. But I got the results twisted in my head. You know, a little dyslexia. I'm not dyslexic, but for that moment I was, and screwed that up. So just to let you know, Penn State this week is on a bye week. They got 51 points. They're ranked number 7. Last week they would have been a couple spots higher than that, of course. But apologies. I'll try not to let that happen again. Okay, let's bust this crap down. Now that I got that out of the way. At number 1 is Oregon with 81 points. They are kicking ass. Number 2, Georgia, 64 points. They beat Texas. They get an ass ton of points. I believe, they were ranked last week number 22. This week, they're number 2. 20 spots they move up because that was an ass ton of points from beating the number 2 team in the country last week. Number 3 is Miami. They just keep on doing it, 62 points. At number 4, Army, 56 points. And to me, the lead dog of all the G5s to that G5 spot. Number 5, BYU. Close call this week, but they find a way to win, 54 points. Number 6, Iowa State. They kicked the living hell out of West Virginia. Sorry, West Virginia, you got outclassed by Iowa State. That's the truth. 52 points to them. The before mentioned Penn State is number 7. Number 8, Indiana. And they get to move up just a hair. They get to move up just a few spots here. But Indiana, undefeated, looking good. Number 9, Navy, 48 points as well. Number 10, Kansas State with 46 points. Still alive, damn it. At number 11, Boise State with 45 points. 12, Vanderbilt with 43 points. They beat Bama, and they keep on trucking. That's a 2-loss team, by the way. But beating Alabama floated them a lot of points, so that's why they're up here. Number 13, Louisiana, 42 points. At number 14, SMU. SMU finally makes its way to the top 25, 42 points. Good job, guys. 1-loss team there. At number 15, Clemson with 41 points. You know, it helps when you beat people, ranked teams. They don't do a lot of that. That's why they're still down here. At number 16 is Pitt with 40 points on a bye week. They slide down a little bit because of that, but not too bad. 17, Louisiana Monroe with 38 points. And look, that's 3 teams from Louisiana that's going to be ranked inside the top 25. That's pretty damn good for that state. Number 18 is Syracuse with 37 points. Man, they get a lot of teams from the ACC down and through here. Number 19, LSU, 37 points. Number 20, Ohio State, also on a bye, 36 points. 21, Memphis with 36 points. And we're going to go on a run of brand new teams to the top 25 here, starting with Memphis. Number 22, UNLV, they're back, 36 points. At number 23, Texas A&M, they're creeping in, 33 points. At number 24, Conference USA says hello with WKU with 32 points. And finally getting back into the top 25 since the first part of the season, since they had that horrible, embarrassing loss to Northern Illinois, is Notre Dame with 31 points. Now, since I screwed up last week, I'm going to do a little extra for you here. I broke down my top 25 and give you how all these conferences are doing. So the SEC, you got 4 teams in. Georgia at number 2, Vanderbilt at number 12, LSU at 19, and Texas A&M at 23. Seems like every time people lose, they fall out. Like Alabama. If you notice, Texas, they just missed the top 25. That was a big loss for them. Yeah, you may think that's unfair. Hey, it was Georgia. One loss Georgia. They shouldn't drop that much. Georgia at the time, like I said, was ranked 23rd. And Texas is ranked number 2. So you're going to lose some additional points in there. Because, the way the points go, at the level of 25, you gain or lose 5 points. Same thing with 15, 10, and 5. Those are the levels. Texas was inside the top 5, losing to somebody way down the line. Even though they're ranked, very lowly ranked according to my calculations. So you're going to lose some extra points there, and that was enough to knock them out of the top 25. But like I said, they're right there, just underneath the line. They'll get back in. I have no reason to doubt that. The Big Ten also have 4 teams in, by my humble estimation. Number 1, Oregon. Number 7, Penn State. Number 8, Indiana. And number 20, Ohio State. And by the way, I got Illinois. They're just outside. Again, they're just outside of the top 25 as far as the number of points you need to get in there. They're working it. They're working their way up. They just got to keep winning. The Big 12, not looking great. Only 3 teams in. BYU, of course, at 5. At 6 is Iowa State, and 10, Kansas State. The ACC doing pretty well. They got 5 teams in. That's more than anybody else. Miami number 3, SMU 14, at 15 Clemson, 16 Pitt, and 17 Syracuse. So we'll see how long they keep those 5 teams in. And there's not a lot of growth potential there. They got to start playing each other to get points. So once that happens, they'll knock some teams out. The Americans doing pretty well. They got 3 teams in. Of course, Army at 4, Navy at 9, and now they got Memphis at 21. The Mountain West, just 2 teams. At number 11, you got Boise State. Number 22, you got UNLV. The Sun Belt's got 2 teams. Louisiana and Louisiana Monroe at 13 and 17 respectively. Conference USA, like I said, WKU at number 24. And the MAC is dead. They ain't got jack in there. Nothing in there. And one other thing I wanted to go over, it was this whole saga, what I call the points saga, from when Notre Dame lost to Northern Illinois. Northern Illinois got it to be way up on my top 25. Then they got beat by Buffalo, and Buffalo was pretty high up. Then Buffalo loses to UConn. And what happens? UConn just lost to Wake Forest, which, Wake Forest has sucked all year. So they're way into the negative points. They're like negative 30-something points. I mean, bad. But they beat UConn. They get those points. They're still in the negative. So all those points are gone. All that track from the MAC. All right. So they've kind of whittled it down to nothing, and it's gone forever. And Notre Dame has crept its way back into the top 25, and all those MAC teams are out. So that's how it works. All right. If Army loses, guess what? It's going to kill them. If Navy loses, it's going to kill them. It's just the way it is. All right. In this point system, the way I have designed it. It's fun, provides entertainment. We got 5 weeks to go, and this thing is shaping up pretty well. Anyway, thanks for watching this crap, and I'll be back with some more crap later. Bye.